Here's another Ukraine story. This is a lesson about communications that I learned. It was mid-2000s when we got over to Ukraine and blogging had become a big thing in those days. I was going to take advantage of this new technology to be able to share ministry things to our supporters and to anyone who was interested in our work. Sounds good, right? Here you are, you can self-publish for free on a platform where you can put pictures and write text, just like missionaries have been doing for over 100 years. But you didn't have to have a printer, you didn't have to have an editor, and you could do it all yourself. Further, you could just post it for everyone to see who had an internet connection and a computer. And there's a proverb about the difference between abilities and wisdom. It goes like this: just because you can does not mean you should. And I found this to be true about blogging, about your ministry. So we were several months into our work, and I had been writing some of our progress, putting pictures down, and talking about the congregation that we were going to in Kiev. I had become friends with the preacher, and through his proficiency in English, we were able to strike up a good friendship. One day, he came up to me at a service, and he asked me something about some of the ministry stuff that I had just recently blogged about. Now, my first response was to be shocked that he was asking me about something that I had considered to be so personal. It wasn't anything earth-shattering, but it was very personal, not only to me, but to the people I was writing about. Mainly the man sitting across from me, and to say the least, the whole situation was pretty complex. And after a lot of prayer and consideration, I stopped blogging about ministry stuff. I'd realized through that small lesson that some things should not be written about and publicized. Even if you're doing the work of the Lord, there are a lot of people involved and a lot of decisions being made that are more sacred than should be published. What I learned through this is to be more personal with ministry situations and to be more discerning in what you publish. I learned to treasure people more for relationship rather than just them being my ministry.